You might be wondering why I'm closing all the doors while I'm in electrical alone. For your sake, so you're not confused, let's start from the beginning. I start by following a group of crewmates so I can be cleared for an early death if there is one. We head to admin, which is a common place for crewmates to start. Next I call lights so me or my teammate can maybe get an limb. I decide to go the other way so I can safely shapeshift. Lights are back on, so I go back to look for someone to get rid of. I find Black, so I quickly eliminate him and camp the body as White. Bro, my teammate is already getting called sus. I skip so I don't get sus early, but there ends up being a tie. Next round I head down to check the admin thing. There turns out to be someone in O2, which I know who. I remember Red heading that direction at the start of this round, and since Red voted me, I decide to head his direction and maybe eliminate him. I find Red, but I don't do anything, so he might lose suspicion of me. Then there's an emergency meeting. Everyone is blaming my teammate, so I realize that he have to lock in. To start, I go down to right side of the map and head to comms again. This time I shapeshift into Red so crewmates can start sussing the guy that voted me in the first round. Then I call O2 so I can maybe find some crewmates rotating to the right side of the map. I wait around for a bit, then decide to camp the Bermuda Triangle vents. I see a few crewmates in medbay, so I decide to vent back to electrical. Here's when I close all the doors to take a chance. Then I shapeshift into Red and go back to the Bermuda Triangle vents. I see Purple alone, so I vent out and eliminate them. Next I walk around and camp the vents until the body is reported. Banana ends up being the crewmate to find the body. I start by asking a question. Blue begins blaming me, but then he changes his mind and blames Pink. I start sussing Pink because that seems to be my only chance. It ends up being the perfect idea because me and Pink end up tying in votes. This round I start by closing the cafeteria doors so my kill cooldown can go down a little before everyone splits up. I go to storage to fake a task, then comms to shapeshift. I go up to nav and get an easy limb. It turns out to be a noisemaker, so I camp the body, but then the actual Blue calls a meeting. Tan blames Blue and Blue blames Tan, so I feel safe this round. I sabotage O2 to start and proceed to walk there. I actually fix it to gain trust, then I head to admin the long way. There turns out to be nobody in admin, so I end up carrying my duo to a dub.